if you guys recall, when Andrew used to have these errors and he'll be so pissed, and this was a while back when Andrew was just when I just started in the community, and Andrew was making whatever X amount of dollars, which for us was great, and now he's 10 times above that as a trader. We've seen him progress as a trader, which is just unbelievable and amazing to see the progress from when I first joined Bear Traders back in 2017 to see him trading then to see him trading now. It's amazing, and I'm very proud to be part of this community. And he used to do this thing that kind of ticked me off a little bit, where he would say, "Oh, what a horrible day." And I'm like, dude, you made X amount of dollars. What are you talking about? This is not a horrible day. But it's all about the process. You stay in this game long enough, you survive the learning curve, that it becomes about the process. And when you make errors, when you make technical errors like hotkey errors, it is frustrating. It is frustrating. Let's roll the intro. Hey guys, Carlos here with Bear Traders, and let's get right into our recap today. You know the stock I was going to watch today, Baba. I mean, there was no question I was going to watch Baba, and actually it was the first stock I opened up this morning to check how it was doing. And what I liked about Baba is I knew there was going to be a pullback coming. We ran up so much yesterday. There was going to be some profit taken today. It might end up ripping like crazy now. It might just take off, but I figured there was going to be some profit taken today. So I got in very early on. I was watching it pre-market. And I saw this nice, beautiful base being built here around. This is probably a 10. What is this? Actually, let's get the number. 170 actually. And then you had this nice little pop here. Here's when I saw it. I was late to get in. I got a decent entry, but not great based on what I wanted to do, right? Decent entry either way. You got to give Baba a big stop. You cannot have a 50-cent stop on Baba. You cannot have, even 75 cents is too tight on Baba. The spread at times could be 75 cents. You got to give it a lot of room. And I'm usually giving it a dollar plus, $1.50, right? So in knowing that, I know my share size is going to be small, 200 shares, 300 shares, whatever, is going to be small, right? Because you need that stop there. We start selling off here pretty nice at the market open. We get a beautiful, before the market open, actually, we get a beautiful drop here. We start taking some shares off the table. And then everything's going well. We start to get the flush, and I am all excited about partialing out here. As I am moving down, I made a mistake of hitting the wrong hotkey. So I hit cover all instead of the partial, and I missed this beautiful drop, guys, from 99 all the way down to 97.25. I mean, it's not about the money. That hurts, but it's about, man, I do this all the time. You should have this in check already. You should not be having these technical issues, but they do happen, and they're very frustrating when you have your plan in place, everything is working, and all you need to do is just do what you normally do and you don't do. And that's what happened here. So frustrating nevertheless. Still ended with a really good trade. The entry and everything was worked out fine. But these mistakes do hurt. I'm not going to trade anymore because I'm at a number now where early on you're good. You do not need to go get more. You're fine there. Just keep in mind, guys, that, and I'm just throwing a number out there. If you make 150 a day, 4 days, 5 days out of the week, and you do 4 weeks, that's an average, what, $3,000, right? Just think about that. 150 a day is $3,000 a month, right? That's a very comfortable number to do out of trading, starting out. I mean, you don't need to swing for the fences. So if you're making, your 250, your 150 a day, your $100 a day, and you have some losers along the way, right? You lose $50 here and there. At the end of the month, if you're sticking to that reasonable amount of profit, you're going to be fine. The issue happens a lot, and this happened to me, the year before as well, where you have these swings, right? Where you're making 1,500 one day, and then you're losing 800. You're making 1,500, you're losing 800, and the swing is too big. It's too big just for your experience, for your account. It's just too big to have those swings, right? So when you set your mind, say, you know what? If I could just make this amount, which is reasonable for my account, is reasonable for the experience I have, is reasonable for the stocks that I'm trading, you're going to be in a better position. When I have these really bad losing days, which I haven't had one in a while, but when I do have those really bad losing days, I realize that my size of trading has gone too big. I got to bring it back. And what I end up doing is I go back to that 150. If I just make 150 a day, everything is gravy. Everything is good. And when you come back to that mentality the following day or week, if you take some time off, just make 150. You got X amount of buying power. You got this here. Just you can't make 150 with that. Of course you can, very easily. It's when you want that little extra that things go out of whack. So just keep that in mind. That has helped me a ton. Every time I go into this, like, what the hell did I just do to my account? Let's bring it back. Just make 150 a day, brother. Just make 150 a day. And you realize that puts you into check. And now you just start clicking. So, and that 150 is obviously different for everyone. Starting out, that could just be $50. Just make $50 a day. That's it. Once you do that consistently, then you can slowly, scale that up to whatever you need it to be, right? But slowly, right? You don't go from 50 to, trying to make 300, 400, 500. It doesn't work that way. Very, very slow process, but over time it's going to pay off big time. Hopefully this recap wasn't so long. I was trying to keep this short and I just keep talking. So guys, hit that thumbs up if you haven't done so already. I will appreciate it very much. I should have done this at the beginning of the video because a lot of you guys don't watch this far out, but if you're still here, man, I appreciate you. Thank you.